Good morning. This is All India Radio, Kohima. The morning news read by Jonas Yentan. Minister for Soil and Water Conservation, Geology and Mining, V. Kashiho Sangtam, met Secretary of Donor Dr. Interjit Singh and Joint Secretary Sourabh Endley in New Delhi. Sangtam briefed them about the proposals for special development programs in eastern Nagaland under DOTA. A press release issued by Kolye Mere, PRO of Nagaland House, New Delhi, stated that the Secretary assured to forward the proposals to the linked ministries for necessary action. Sangtam was accompanied by advisor for Duda Pongkau Konyak along with departmental officials. The centre has accredited a total of 236 academies across the country under Khelo India Scheme for the training of the Khelo India athletes. In a written reply to a question in the Rajya Sabha, Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur informed that the initiative of Khelo India envisages support to national, regional and state sports academies. He said under this scheme, 360 Khelo India centres and 24 Khelo India state centres of excellence have been notified. The minister said under the state-level Khelo India Centre scheme, his ministry has decided to establish 1,000 Khelo India centres across the country. Replying to another question, Thakur said the government is taking care of training and competitive exposure to sportspersons preparing for international sports events, including Olympics. He said help is being provided under the Target Olympic Podium Scheme, TOPs, with an aim to customize training of medal prospects. Centre had announced a special economic and comprehensive package of 29.87 lakh crore rupees under Atma Nirbhar Bharat during the last financial year. In a written reply in the Lok Sabha, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said the aim of this package was to combat the impact of COVID-19 pandemic in the country. She said that the centre has announced a number of measures to support broad-based and inclusive economic development, including a 34.5% increase in capital expenditure and 137% increase in health expenditure in the current union budget. The minister said that the government has announced a relief package of 6.29 lakh crore rupees in June this year to strengthen public health and provide impetus for growth and employment measures. The centre has taken several initiatives to improve women's participation in the labour force and safety of women in the workplace. This was said by the Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Rameshwar Delhi, in a written reply in the Lok Sabha yesterday. He said that a number of protective provisions have been incorporated in the labour laws for creating congenial work environment for women workers. These include enhancement of paid maternity leave for 12 weeks to 26 weeks, provision for mandatory creche facilities in the establishments having 50 or more employees, and permitting women workers in the night shifts with adequate safety measures. The minister said the Equal Remuneration Act 1976 is now subsumed in the Code of Wages 2019 to ensure that no discrimination among women employees on the ground of gender in matters relating to wages by the same employer. He said that no employer will make any discrimination on the ground of sex while recruiting any employee for the same work except where the employment of women in such work is prohibited or restricted under any law. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has announced that JEE Advanced 2021 examination for admission in IITs will be held on 3rd of October. In a tweet, the Union Minister said the examination will be conducted adhering to all COVID protocols. And as the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also to help others to get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011 2397 8046 and 1075, and state helpline number 1800 345 0019. With that, we come to the end of the morning news. Have a nice day.